enemy has only images and illusions, behind which he hides his true motives. Destroy the image, and you will break the enemy.
Einstein can call it the art of fighting without fighting.
The art of fighting without fighting? Tell me some of it.
There you go. Welcome everybody to the Box State Boys podcast and shit.
We are your hosts, the Box State Boys.
This is the first time we're saying things.
You already know what it is. I am your host, Steven Zamora, joined as always by my co-host. On the furthest away from me, he served in the American Revolution. He once wrestled Brock Lesnar unsuccessfully, and he'll take that ass to the Kuyatan. That's Oso at the Osman_BSB on Twitter.
Brock Lesnar is canceled. Did we talk about him? Is that what you said?
Yep. I said you wrestled him unsuccessfully.
He's canceled. He's getting pissed on by like Vince McMahon's whores or something. I don't know what happened, but he's canceled.
Oh, wow. Well, you shouldn't have wrestled him then and lost.
I know that maybe that's why I did.
You should have pissed on him.
Find out next time on Box Day Boys. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Check in next.
And our other co-host.
Full video.
A pissed on Brock Lesnar wrestling Oso.
Shit, you know what happened? Just out here, you know, saving America. So that's what we do.
All right. Our other co-host. He's a former alcoholic turned Muslim. He's a news anchor on 9 News, and his nuts are so large he regularly steps on them. He is your boy. You should follow him on Twitter at King Sanchez 70. That's all Jewish.
What is fucking
Assalamu alaikum.
Assalamu alaikum, yeah. I was about to say
that's Muslim.
It's motherfucker said shalom.
What's up, man? Hey, I had to step away for a second, man. I'm off that shroom. I'm looking at my face too much.
Minimize your
Start
screen,
forgetting shit. You know what I mean? Sorry, it fucks with you a bit.
I'm off that shroom. I tripped myself out.
Yeah, if you stare at your face, you're like, fuck, your shit starts looking not like you, and you're like, God damn, what do I look like? You know what I mean? You have to step away.
You gotta reset.
Yeah. I had to look outside. I look at some nature. Look at some snow.
Is there snow in there?
No, that there's snow here.
This motherfucker thought his door was frozen shit, and that shit was just locked.
Because fucking, that's what Julie said. She's like, it's fucking frozen. I was like, is it? And I couldn't open it, and there was ice all around it. And then like I was like, let me see if this other one is unlocked. Fuck, it was locked. My god damn, bro.
Yeah, that shit was funny. That shit was funny when she couldn't understand you either. What were you saying? Hey Julie, you want me to go get you something from outside or some shit like that? What?
Like, do you want me to warm the car up for the baby?
Oh yeah, you want me to warm up the car up?
Yeah, we found out we have Denver accents, which I was like, people said that's a thing, but it was actually proven to us that how real it is.
Yeah.
Like we don't say
apparently
T's.
we don't say T's
Mountain.
in our words. Yeah. Say mountain instead of mountain.
Hey, your
How do
boy
you say
say
your boy?
mountain.
Huh, mountain. How do people say it? I don't have an accent.
Mountain.
Oh, mountain. You pronounce every fucking letter. Mountain.
Yeah,
mountain.
So I think that's like a Denver thing, I guess. Like not.
I say it like it's spelled MOUNTN. Mount.
That's not how it's spelled.
No,
I know, but that's how I say it. It's like how
mountain.
It's like
Yeah.
mount, like you mount something and then just an N, mountain.
It's a very soft T, like you mountain, mountain, not mountain.
Yeah.
And
I
I've
actually
ever
had a thread up of like all kinds of different fucking things that they said Denver people sound like. They say they call it the classic American accent because it doesn't really have an accent, but that like people will go to Europe and the Europeans will be like, "What the fuck? Like, you have a weird accent. Like, it's not because it's not like New York. It's not like the South. It's not like anywhere else. But it's like it's weird because it's not any of those. You know,
It's just
like,
English.
Yeah, you don't have the accent, so they're like, "That's a weird fucking accent."
Yeah.
Like, you don't sound like a New Yorker. You don't sound like a Texan. Nah, I just sound like an American.
I'm just American.
Yeah. That
You
don't
sound
say
like
your
any of those
T's.
if you want me to. Shit, that help.
Let's see. What was another one?
New York people have crazy accents. Like when we went down there, bro. Like, oh my god, like some of those people were fucking. I couldn't even understand them.
I think that's like one of the most famous
accents,
accents, right?
Everything.
It's like a New York
I think so.
accent. New York, Boston, Texas. Those are all famous accents. Like Louisiana and shit.
Yeah. How do you guys say water?
Water.
Water.
What about you?
Yeah, water.
Water.
It says that some people from here say water, like water.
Water.
Some people say water.
Water.
I say
I say
agua.
water.
Do you call them buggies or shopping carts?
Buggies.
I think both. Buggy. Yeah, shopping cart.
Yeah. Buggy is more natural. I think that they said that that's a Colorado thing. I'm calling them
Pop
buggies.
too, like calling shit like soda pop.
Yep, that was the next one. Calling beverages pop instead of soda.
Yeah.
But I guess in the mountains they don't call it pop; they just call it soda. But everywhere else,
We don't call it. That's what they do in Houston and like Texas, and they call it just like Coke.
Yeah, and then Georgia, because in Georgia they have the Coke factory out there. So like almost every business out there only serves Coke. Like they don't serve any Pepsi products out there. What I guess a lot of people from here pronounce it what, like with the H.
What?
Yeah,
What?
like fucking Stewie, huh?
Yeah, cool whip.
Yeah. Says people from here say crayon instead of crayon.
Crayon. I say crayon.
Crayon. Yeah, crayon.
Like just saying that once, I was like, oh yeah, I say that shit all the time. I don't say crayon.
Yeah, crayon.
What's up, man?
A crayon, huh?
Crayon.
Yeah.
No,
Crayon.
Yeah.
Crayon.
Go grab the backs of crayons.
Let me myself while I eat this delicious popcorn.
Go get that box
And
of crayon.
then I think the last one I seen was bedroom. Instead of bedroom, we say bedroom.
Bedroom.
Yeah.
Was it supposed to be bedroom?
Bedroom. Yeah. Go to the bedroom.
Oh fuck! I'm fighting for my life over here, boys.
Yes, to the bedroom, baby.
Fucked up.
How much?
You just gotta get past that first.
0.97, but like the other day I took like 1 point something, and like it did not feel like this. Like I'm fucked.
Did you take the penis envy ones?
I took the other ones. Yeah.
Okay. Yeah, maybe those ones are stronger.
And I think
Is it fuck? I'm fighting for my life.
For real, I'm like sitting here like fucking tripping the dog, like my fucking shit is like moving.
I'm glad we didn't take those then, man. I would have been too late.
I'm late as fuck. I have shit to do today too. I have to go to the
Wait
store
for a
and
little
shit.
bit, huh? Wait till you
I have to
calm
feed
down.
my family somehow. Fuck. Good luck.
Just
You'll be
do
good.
the was it the Uber Eats or DoorDash grocery shopping and get everybody a pizza. Just sit there and relax and chill until you're calm enough to go out.
You'll be good in like 2-3 hours.
Like that one time when
Yeah,
we did
maybe
that
like
shit
an
and
hour.
went to fucking B-Dubs, dog. I couldn't wait to get back to your crib. I was fucking freaking.
When we took the LSD.
Yeah, we went. It was all snowing. Like the car ride was sick, just like seeing the snow. Then we got there and everybody was just standing there. The cops came up
And then
on us. We got in there and I was just like
we were just
sitting.
smoking cigarettes in the snow, and the cops came up like, "Are you guys soliciting shit?" I was like, what the fuck does that mean? Are you
guys
selling
asking
shit?
for money?
No. Yeah, are you asking for money or soliciting? No, fuck no.
We just got here. We came to eat. Okay.
They're like, all right, bet. And they just went inside.
I know.
Even though you guys are high off fucking some
like,
shit.
We were at our peak. I was at my peak when those motherfuckers came up.
Yeah, well, like they hit us up, like, cause it was like what 10? Like we popped tabs at like 10, and then fucking Linda's like, "Hey,
Went
do
to
you
go
guys
get
want to
lunch
beat
at
us?"
like 11:30 or something.
Yeah, and then they came and picked us up, and then we were just like tripping my ball sack, at fucking B-dubs. I don't even remember all that shit.
I don't either. I just remember eating like that hot ass wing, and then I couldn't remember shit. And then when we got back to your house, I was like, "Fuck, dog! I did not like I like the car ride. I did not like just sitting there with all those fucking people. Every fucking TV's fucking playing everything everywhere. I was like, losing my mind. Like I was constantly just like looking down at my wings and just dipping them and eating them and shit, so I didn't have to fucking look around at everything all crazy.
Facts, bro.
That shit was crazy.
Now doing that shit at Rob's house that one time, that shit was not fun. Who was that for? That was just for like a baby or some kind of
I think
baby
that was for
party.
One of the kids.
Yeah,
one of the kids' birthdays. Fuck.
Let's drop tabs.
Rob, if you see this, yeah, sorry, man. We went to one of your kids' parties.
I never had a bad trip. I think that was the closest thing to a bad trip I've ever had. Was that shit?
That shit was not fun. Out.
Huh?
Everybody's just coming up to you asking you fucking questions.
Bro, yeah, like little kid would come up and ask me something like, "What the fuck do you want me to say to you, child?
Go away."
I'm losing my fucking mind right now.
I don't even know if you're real. Get away from me.
And like watching, like, I don't know, just like all of our family and shit, and I'm like sitting there like fucking face, bro. I'm like, fuck, like shit's like melting and vibing and shit. And I'm like, bro, I cannot do this shit. Let's get the fuck out of here.
I remember going and giving Auntie Tina a hug, and then like pulling away from the hug, and she just like fucking went far away. I was like, oh shit. And then she was just like colorful and shit. I was like, oh fuck, I can't look at you.
Colorful and
I'm
shit.
Good. Yeah, that shit was wild. She was just like vibrating and fucking, it was a spectacle. I was like, God damn, that's just my auntie. I gotta get the fuck away from her.
I know you guys came like, we gotta go, man. We gotta go. I was like, all right, get the fuck in the car. We're bouncing.
I don't know why that was such a good idea at the time.
Yeah,
take all this fucking acid and go to Rob's house for a bar.
Agreed, huh? We're like, oh yeah, all right. So
I think you guys were thinking that we were going to be there for a little bit, and like by the time we left is when it would kick in, and we'd be on the way back to your.
Nah, I thought that should be tight to be high as fuck over there.
Yeah, I remember thinking that too. Like, oh, okay, cool. Like, just get all high and go over to this fucking kid's birthday party.
That shit before you picked this up. Like me and this fool, like he was over here, we took it, and then you came and picked this up. And like, because I remember walking down the sidewalk right here at my house. I was like, damn, we just took that shit. Shit's about to be nuts. And we came up, and then, yeah, that shit started hitting. It started hitting when we were rolling the blunt in Marquise's car. And like, I was sitting there, like, trying to break down the weed fool, and like, the weed was just like
dancing. Like, I know you told us you got to break.
I don't even know how much fucking weed is right here. You don't want me holding this shit.
I know you told that fool, and looked at him, huh? I can't do this, man. He said, what the fuck's wrong with you, cuz?
Stop being a fucking bitch, fool. Fuck you. I just started talking all sorts of shit. I was like, fool, you don't understand. I just dropped some acid. You do not want me holding your fucking weed because I don't know what's happening. Because I'm fucking dead. Give me that shit. And then, like, I remember looking at that plant on the corner of that blue street, and like that shit was just like, yeah, like vibrant as fuck. Like it looked like a fucking like Disney movie, and I was like, let's get the fuck out of here, man. I can't do this shit.
Yeah, you motherfuckers, these fools were fucking playing football and shit, and I was just like, if that ball comes towards me, I'm gonna look like a little bitch. I'm just gonna go like this because like I can't catch shit right now, dude. I'll fucking oh hell no, I can't even see shit. Fucking sun is like brighter than shit. Like oh god damn.
It's crazy when you're on drugs. It looks like that, huh? Like I remember doing that shit at your boy's apartment too. Like when we dropped acid, like it was bright as fuck, and I couldn't see anything outside that fool's balcony. Like we're standing on his balcony, and I couldn't see shit. It's just like a wall of fucking like light,
like white, huh?
I couldn't see shit.
Shit is wild.
And then at the end of the night,
we were like in a room.
At the end of the night, I was just like chilling in the room, and the cops were out there because all that shit happened. I walked out. I couldn't see a motherfucking thing. Like it was just like pitch black. I almost fucking tripped and shit walking out. Like I couldn't see shit for like fucking almost 30 seconds till my eyes adjusted. And I was like, oh fuck, there is a cop. Like I couldn't fucking like my depth perception and fucking all that, the light effect. I couldn't see a goddamn thing.
Did your eyes just dilate so much that you like?
I know because I was just sitting inside. We were all sitting inside
in
underneath the light, just playing games and shit. And then all of a sudden, we went out to the balcony with no porch light on, just dark as fuck in Denver.
Because like when you do like when you like I did that before when we were on acid. Like I would close my eyes, bro, and like you could see some shit with your eyes closed. Like you just fucking it just goes off. Like your brain just kind of is like firing off. And you're like, fuck.
Yeah. Your brain's like, I don't need your eyes. I can still see shit.
I'd rather just leave my fucking. I'd rather just see shit than fucking close my eyes because shit. That's when your brain starts doing things.
Yeah. Your brain's like, you could do that, I guess. I'm still gonna fucking flip out here.
But for 12 hours, god damn. Huh?
Yeah.
I would never sign up for that again. Or maybe I would. I don't know. I'm a fucking dumb fuck.
I don't know. Like after doing it and then like not doing it for so fucking long, I don't know if I'd do
That's
any
scary.
of that shit ever again. Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Like with just like the mentality I have now, like, and then knowing that shit's gonna fucking like how crazy it is and how much it affects your like, no, no, I would freak out. I think this time. Like I wasn't all like I'm not like all oh yeah let's party let's do this shit. I'm like fuck no dog. I just want to smoke some weed and drink some water. Shit. I ain't trying to do all that shit. I ain't trying to party all crazy. Shit, I'll freak the
That's
fuck
what
out.
that's what we were talking about the other day because we fucking took those shrooms and then we were like, damn, right now we would just like if we were on acid right now, we just start peaking like, and we were like 2-3 hours in and we're like, oh hell no, like we would just start sitting down to fucking play games and shit and like be over the fucking freak out part.
And then you just get all antsy and you just feel all them jitters in your no.
I hate that.
I hate
That's kind of how I feel now. It's like, well, I think I ate that popcorn. I feel better. I think I just had an empty stomach. So I was like, fuck. Like all I had in my stomach was caffeine and fucking shrooms. So like, shit, I was fucked up. I feel a lot better now.
That's what I did on fucking Friday, man. I felt like fucking crazy. I was over there at his house and I was trying to train on MK and shit, trying to learn all these moves, and I was just doing the same shit over and over. And I was like trying to keep myself from freaking out. My hands are getting all sweaty and shit.
Like I was just trying to stop from screaming, huh?
Yeah, I was just in there.
That one time I forgot we did some shit and we're just like I'll throw up right now. Like fact, I'll do that shit right now if you want.
I know. I remember what? Oh, what?
I don't know because I think you said it. You're like I'll fucking throw up right now. Like I will too. Shit, I don't give a fuck.
When we were tripping or what?
Yeah.
Yeah, shit, dog. We drink, we trip, we do all that shit. I'll throw up with you. Shit, I don't give a fuck.
When Stevie came up and just like took all that shit and just threw up immediately.
Who came up, did some shit, pop some shit, sip some shit, smoke some shit, and then threw it all up.
Like in like 5 minutes.
Fuck yeah! I got off work. I was like, I gotta catch up.
That? Like, how was that feeling? Like right before you threw up, like when you stepped outside, how were you feeling?
I'm pretty sure you're still kind of sober, right? Were you?
Yeah, I was like that was the part that was weird. It was like I was still weird, like I was still kind of sober, but like everything was hitting at once. Like everything started like, fucking and it was like fucking overwhelming. That's all it was. It was like overwhelming as fuck. Like everything was changing for me like quick. And I was like,
because what you got off like a 10-hour shift, Tom came over, took like 2 shots, did a good amount of some stuff,
pop tabs,
2 tabs, smoked some weed, smoked a cigarette, and then went outside.
Yeah, all within like I was there for like less than 30 minutes. Like
between like him 15, getting there minutes. And him throwing up, it was like 10 minutes apart.
I know because I remember he was standing by that bush and he just turned around and started throwing up. I was like, oh shit.
I'm telling you, my head started feeling like it was like all hot and shit, and like my stomach started flipping, and like all my visuals started going all crazy and shit. And I was like, "Oh goddamn, this is fucking wild! I can't."
That's like I remember that night I pulled up to Rube's on New Year's that one year, and just I got there like close to midnight, got all fucked up, and then just passed out.
That's when you were throwing up in that food's like flowers, huh?
No, that was at Auntie Ruth's.
What the fuck? What are we talking about?
We were at Ruben's. Remember when he was over there up in North, like off 44th?
Oh yeah. Over here, yeah, off of Pecos, that. Yeah.
For that New Year's party, I just got over there like almost close to midnight.
That's when the fucking
slammed like half a bottle and passed out and shit.
Oh,
yeah, they were poking me. Hey. I was just like, I just saw their lights flash. I was like, what the fuck? Trying to move me and shit. I didn't fucking want to be moved. Where
the fuck is police? I don't give a fuck.
I'm sleeping. I'm asleep. What the fuck you want?
You know what happened? No. Just passed back out.
I know they had me and Mike outside for like fucking 3 hours. It was cold as fuck. Just asking us all sorts of shit, taking our fucking. Oh fuck! That shit was stupid.
You should just act like you were asleep. Apparently,
like,
that's the one time cops don't mess with people.
So right when they knocked, we knew the cops were gonna be there. I was like, all right, well, let me talk to these fools. Let me talk them down. You know what I mean? Right when I opened the door, these fools fucking snatched me, bro. Like they could just grab me by my shit and just fucking yank me out. And then right then, Mike ran out. Like Mike saw me get snatched up, so he ran out to try to help me. And then they snatched that fool up and they put us both on the house. Like I was gonna invite that fool in and everything. Like I wasn't wearing a jacket or nothing. I was gonna be like, all right, yeah, come in. This is what's happening. Who just snatched me out. I was like wearing nothing. It was fucking cold as shit.
First thing out of this fool's mouth would have been "Good evening, officer," and this fool just said, "Get over here."
Yeah, that like I can't even say nothing. I'm like, what the fuck are you doing? I was like, whoa, what's going on, man? Let me fucking talk to you. No, I don't know who the
And
fuck
like,
you are, blah, blah, blah.
I don't even know who called. Like she, she did.
When
but
I
it
was like, who are you here for? You. I was like, you didn't know my fucking name. How are you here for me? You didn't know what the fuck's happening. And then like
I know, and like they pulled up. Everybody was sleeping. There was no lights on. The house was
Yeah.
fucking dark, and like Mario and fucking Mike and all them, like they woke up, turned the lights on and shit. So the cops got there and saw, oh, motherfuckers are sleeping, and turned the lights on to open the door.
Because they were all fucking crying and shit, and I was like, what's going on? And all the fucking cops were called. I was like, so the cops are on their way? Yeah, all right, well, let's fucking deal with the cops. And then fucking cops show up, do all that shit, have me stand outside for fucking 3 hours. Like we were just sitting down, bro. And I remember like that was like, keep your hand in your pockets. If you put your fucking hand in your pockets, I'm gonna fucking shoot you. I was like, all right, my bad, dog.
All right, pussy.
So me and Mike were just sitting there like this, like, fuck.
Holding up Wakanda forever shit. Whatever, pussy.
Like, fuck the cops.
Fuck 12, man. That's what I'm saying. What if I have an itch?
Straight from the underground.
Drug stories and shit. Like, oh goddamn! Like we've been through some shit, kind of. Like remember when you fell out of that moving car? All right, whose car was it? Was it your car that you?
Mine, yeah. Me, Mike, and Deja were going to.
Who's driving?
We went to go get ping pong balls. Mike, because that fool was on probation or something, so he wasn't drinking. Or he was doing something. That fool wasn't drunk. Deja was fucking drunk.
You and Deja were fucked up. Everyone was fucked up. You guys.
Well, yeah, I got out of the car and I was like, Mike, we were in the middle of like, fuck, I don't even know. We were on like.
Oh, you guys went to go get beer pong shit, right, or something?
Yeah, we went to Walmart or King Soopers, but like we were on Federal, and I was like, Mike, I told Mike, I was like, Mike, go like 5 miles an hour.
We were over there on like Stapleton. We were like in the east side.
I don't know where we were. I just knew we were on a big ass street with 3 fucking lanes or 2 lanes. I just told Mike, go 5 miles per hour and run with the car. Jumped out the car, my fucking legs just hit the ground, my feet just started dangling. I was holding on. I said, fuck. That fool just slammed the brakes, hit the door real quick, stood up, popped in. I was like, all right, let's go. Got to that whatever store we went to, I couldn't fucking see straight. I was all fucked up. I was all dizzy. I was all fucking, hey, we had a party. I was all fucked up. My head hurt like a motherfucker that day.
And then they came back to like, yeah, this fool fucking fell out of the car and shit. I was like, he fell out of the car? Yeah, he slammed his face into the car door.
That shit was nuts, bro. That shit was tight. Like up to that point, I remember it, and then as soon as I as soon as I got back in the car, shit was just a blur.
Fuck.
That's who got a concussion. Don't even know, huh?
I remember because I hated sleeping on like the floor and shit. So like I would always like wait until I was sober enough to drive, and then I'd easily be driving this for Steve's fucking Cadillac. And I remember driving home like on 270, like fucking like it was like 5 a.m. The sun was just coming up, and like Steve was like, "Fool, we might have to pull over and throw up." Like we only had to do that one time where we had to pull over on 270, and like this food just started throwing up all fucking crazy. But yeah, you just drive as you can. So like, fuck that.
Or Mike's a crazy driver, huh? We got all faded, went to that place with that food, and that food's driving all crazy down 70. We get there, and you're just like, God damn it, Mike. Like this was just like constantly gassing, fucking slowing down, gassing on the highway.
Like if you're fucking almost blackout drunk and you're driving like 120, you're gonna throw up. Like that shit.
Yeah.
Like
nah. 120, swerving between cars and shit. Like fuck.
I know. Like it was even like fuck. It was just like involuntary. Like I didn't have a choice.
The force of it, like just the force of you being drunk, all that shit in your stomach, and that shit pushing your stomach.
Because it takes a lot for me to throw up, kind of like even like drinking. Like I had to drink a lot to fucking throw up, but shit, if you drive fast as fuck while you're drunk, that's just gonna make you throw up.
It's gonna do it, huh?
Hit them G forces hitting you in your fucking tum.
I hate that. Throwing up sucks ass when you're drunk.
And then you get all sober and you do go for round 2.
Yeah,
remember when I got back from Georgia and like drank like 2 beers and fucking started throwing up?
You would throw up all the fucking time.
Yeah. Hell yeah.
Like every night for like a month when we drink.
I fucking went from being at sea level to and not
Beer?
drinking for like a year and a half straight to fucking coming back and just drinking all heavy and
And like
shit.
when you
Being
came back,
trying to
that's when
drink
we were
heavy.
like
You
going
love one
hard as
shit.
fuck. Like you came back and like we were already like just going hard as shit, like every night.
Mhm.
Like yeah, we would call this fool like off our party nights and shit when he was in Atlanta, and then he came back and we're like, try this shit.
Yeah, try this shit. Yeah, and
That
drink
shit.
pop
It makes
down with
your
this
bad thoughts
shit.
turn into
Yeah.
crazy thoughts.
Oh
Open
yeah.
your mind.
Send chills to your soul piece.
Uh-huh. Yeah, I still get fucking acid chills. Oh fuck. Just have a cold ass thought. Oh fuck.
I know, like when I watch movies with like the whole multiverse thing, I just sit there and I'm like, fuck, there's a universe like that, and start thinking, and I just get those chills. I'm like, fuck, I need to just watch the movie. Sitting there all getting lost in my head about all that fucking shit we used to think
Like
about.
that shit did teach me how to control my thoughts a little bit. Cause like people don't understand the realm of shit you could think.
Like,
Yeah, for
honestly,
real.
like kind of expanded our minds in the way we think.
It's kind of
Like it
scary.
opened, yeah, it's very scary, but I'm cool where I am now. I'm not doing that shit again.
I know all that shit. It's just I don't know. It's like
It's just a crazy feeling.
you think about it once and then thinking about it twice doesn't hit the same. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
But once you think about it that first time, it never leaves you.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Oh, that
Like
shit
even
fucks me up.
subconsciously, you're just like, yeah, like even like watching movies and shit.
That
Like
shit
I'm
fuck
not
you up
like,
for a long time.
Yeah, fuck yeah. That first time I started thinking deep like that and shit, realizing like nothing mattered and shit like that, that shit put me like in one night I went from being like completely depressed to like being like saved by Jesus. I was like, oh fuck, all this nothing matters. Like fuck, if I died right now, like this shit's fucking inconsequential. Like fuck all this, nothing is. And then at the end, I was like, I mean, shit, I'm saved, man. I'm good. I'll fucking, you know, it might not matter. What matters is what I think matters. You know.
Yeah.
Oh,
shit was all falling apart. You just sewed yourself back together.
yeah, all in one night. I had a whole fucking ego crash and then built myself back up. That's what I'm saying, man. I'm a whole new person, man.
It's fun to
That,
watch.
that shit ain't for a weak motherfucker. You know what I mean? Like if you go on
Fuck
some
no.
psychedelics and if you can't control your mind, you will get lost. And
Little
I don't know if you
khaki
can
boy
find
had to
yourself
experience
and find
that
your way
shit.
back. Yeah, has Zach on? Can you guys feel me? Can you guys see me? I think I'm having a bad trip.
Can you see me? Can you hear me? I think I'm having a bad trip. Just
Oh,
sitting
that's
there
like a
watching
fucking
fucking
Dare
trippy
commercial.
videos
Like a
with that other
fucking
shit.
yeah. Reefer Madness ass motherfucker. Like, well, yes, I
That's
can
what
fucking
took like
see you. You took half a tab. Shut up. I'm on 4 of them. Okay. I
I
see.
know. This fool saw the TV's fucking corners folded in. This
Yeah.
fool is just sitting there off half a tab, just watching videos.
Cause like during like for a while there, bro, I would just be on 4 tabs. Like that was like the routine. Like I think your boy would always just take 2, right? Like that's you ventured outside of 2, you didn't like it, so you're like just 2. I just need 2.
I was like, 2, I know how to handle 2. I don't fucking
Mhm.
get crazy. Like I can ride the fucking peak and everything. Like I was like, I mastered 2. I was like, I don't want to do 2. 2's fun.
Yeah. And like for a while there, like 4 was like my standard dose. Like I would just fucking pop 4 of them shit. And then fucking yeah, that was during that time. And like that we took a little half a tab. Or like because remember we had like one extra one, so we split it, and then that fool fucking took it and then he couldn't see himself or something. I don't fucking know.
Who was just tripping.
Like
Stupid.
motherfucker, I took way more than that shit, and I could see.
I know everybody sitting next to you took way more than that, and you're the one freaking out.
Huh? Facts, bro.
Lost himself.
But that's what happens, yeah, when you don't have as strong of a mind to handle that shit.
Hey, what's up, everybody? It's your boy Zamora back at it again. Season 3 of Box Day Boys podcast. First of all, thank you so much for enjoying the season. But new season means a new commercial. So, you know, I had to do it right. Got that new lurk on, you know, feeling fresh. Got that fine work on me. Make sure you go and get yours right now, okay? That's Lurk Designs, all right? lurkdesigns.bigcartel.com. He's got shirts, he's got hoodies, he's even got prints and hats. I'm telling you, it's all right there, convenient, ready to go, and it's all at a great price, a super low price. But I understand money ain't right, you know what I'm saying? Go to the bank account, you ain't got that type of dough. It's all good, man. I'm gonna hit you with a promo code, because that's our boy. Go and put in BS Boys, that's BSBOYS, for 15% off your next purchase at lurkdesigns.bigcartel.com. All right? go get you some lurk, man, because you ain't right without it.
Because we had that. So the apparatus was this bottle. Like it's a fucking water bottle, but we would engineer it to like be a bong, but you could be able to fill this whole thing with fucking smoke and then like clear it. You know what I mean? So we were doing that with Spice. Spice I don't know, for people don't know Spice era. Like Spice was legal weed. You could buy that shit from like gas stations.
It's like an incense.
Crazy. And so this was like they banned it and all that shit because people were getting high, but Mike still knew this one place that sold it. And so we went down there. We got him and Will and Mike went and bought like a bunch of that shit. And we came back and we were smoking it. So me and Mike, we smoked a blunt of weed, and that fool was on probation. He couldn't smoke. So me and Mike smoked a blunt of weed, and then we took like 3 of these. And that fool took 1 of these, and that fool stood up on my bed and started fucking screaming and shit. And fucking lost his marbles, son. And I had to tackle that fool. We gave that fool a bag. That fool was like projectile vomiting in that shit.
God damn.
We gave him a grocery bag food, and he filled that shit like this much with fucking throw up. Like it was like when I like holding it, it felt like it was about to rip. That's how much throw up was in the fucking bag.
It felt like you were just holding a bag of water and shit, huh? Like to
Yeah,
fill
for
some
real.
rim and shit.
For real. And I was like, God damn, like that fool lost his fucking mind. And like off one thing, I was like, bitch, we just smoked a blunt. Like I took like 3 of them fucking rips off that apparatus and shit.
Throwing up is fucking funny, bro. I'm watching motherfuckers throw up and like hearing people's reaction to that shit. Like I remember the one time at Bob's when everybody was there, shut up, Stacy's son. I all ran up to the front of the car on Laura's car. Everybody, don't throw up, throw up in the bushes. I'm just standing there, shut the fuck up.
Mario.
While sitting there trying to get the pipe because Uncle Babo all wanting to get high and shit outside. Hey, go get a pipe. Hey, ask somebody for a pipe.
Does Big Rob not really know your name?
I can't go in there. Yeah, because I was outside with fucking Uncle Babo and this fool wanted to smoke. So he's like, go ask. I was like, you go in there. I'm too drunk. I can't go in there. Just ask through the window. I was like, all right, whatever. Fuck. He just started trying to get anybody's attention.
It was like 10th round of the Mayweather and Pacquiao fight and shit.
Yeah, it was like super intense and shit.
Everyone's like standing up like on the edge of their
outside trying to smoke weed and shit.
No, Mario, shut the fuck up, Stacy's son.
Oh fuck, that was hilarious.
You said that shit, my bad.
Like, oh, and you know what else is tight? When we're at Ashley's apartment that one time and we're drinking Everclear and shit. And fucking Mike and Elijah were playing football and shit outside. Damn, you were fucked up that day too, huh, Jake? Like I remember you just sitting there on their couch and you were just like fucked up.
I know, and then I went outside and then you guys went out there to play football and I was just standing up against the wall in the bushes. Just looked over, saw you guys playing catch or whatever, and I was like, sick. And I just hear bam, 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 like everybody's shooting guns.
Like we were drinking
fireworks.
we first started drinking Paul Masson. Like I remember drinking a bunch of Paul Masson, and then we showed up at that Everclear and we started drinking that Everclear.
And I was already like, I started slamming that fireball too.
Then it was all pissed at me, food, because she wanted a New Year's kiss. I was like, oh fuck yeah, Happy New Year! And I started hitting the fucking Everclear, dog. I just started slamming that shit. She's like, oh, that's fuck yeah, she got all pissed at me. Like, oh, fuck. It's Everclear time.
Yeah.
Shit.
New Year, let's start this off right.
Yeah. Let's get drunk.
And that's when that fool Marquise was being a bitch. He's sitting there like crying and shit, fucking all fucked up.
Don't talk to my husband like that. Oh, you're the best at whatever the fuck you play.
He's a bitch. I was like, look at this fool over here, father. What's wrong with you, fool? Why are you sitting there crying and shit? Handle your shit like a man.
Well, you and Mike were just talking shit about how this food plays, huh? The food just crying got all.
Well, me and Mike, when he was sitting there all fucked up, throwing up and crying and shit, me and Mike were just sitting there talking shit, calling him a bitch and shit.
I know. Don't talk to my husband like that. Oh God.
Because back in the day, I don't know, like, do you guys feel like back in the day, shit talking was like way higher than it is now? Like, we used to talk shit like constantly.
Yeah. Like we would like, talk, like, especially when drunk and you see somebody do shit like that, you're gonna talk shit. It's not like, oh, probably now we'd probably be like, oh, look at that motherfucker. I wonder if he's okay. Give him some water.
Try to help him and shit.
Yeah. But back then I was like, look at this motherfucker. You're a bitch.
You can't
hold your shit.
What are you doing?
I just talk mad shit. Get them fools all in their feels, huh?
like yeah, when we were talking about this the other day with Jeffrey, when Jeff went to because he didn't drink. Like, isn't that weird that like Jeffrey couldn't drink back then? It's like now I know Jeff could drink like a motherfucker now, but
Yeah, when I saw him at the Halloween party, he was drinking with his lady.
he drinks a gang. Like he could hold his
Mhm.
liquor good. But back then he drank 2 beers and was in the bathroom like throwing up for like 4 hours. And he came out and we're smoking the codeine cigarette and shit. And we're like, here, hit this shit. Oh, that tastes funny. What is that? Or like, oh, that's angel dust. Oh shit. And he hands it back. Like, no, we're just fucking with you. He's all right. So he keeps hitting it again. That's just codeine. Oh fuck. And he gives it back to us again and shit. Like, yeah. We're
Ran back to
spiraling,
the
baby.
bathroom, started throwing up.
Yeah, go sit in the bathroom, okay? We're out here smoking shit.
Yeah.
Go
trying
to
to
your
come down
apartment.
and shit.
We'll come get you when it's time to go to bed.
Fuck. Just savages. Like now that like I feel like for a long time I was just like we were just pure savage, you know what I mean? Because now like I can't imagine like if I saw people doing the shit that we were doing, I was like, God damn, bro, you're fucked. You know what I mean?
I
Yeah.
know.
What are you
If somebody
doing with
jump out of the
yourself
car
right
and
now?
Do that shit like fucking 11 o'clock at night, slam his face on door. I'm like, God damn, that motherfucker's dumb. God damn, I can't believe that fool did that shit and they just drive off. Oh, fuck.
Like I remember like this shit would happen often, but I would grab the bottle of food and I would just start chugging that shit. And I remember Jake was just like, God damn. Like just sitting there like that food just fucking chug like gulping that shit. Fuck, I can't do that anymore.
I know. And then I would do that shit with the fucking fireball. I'd just sit there.
You would
fucking
drink a whole
bombs
thing
up.
of Fireball too. Like I remember when we had all those like little half and half shots, we filled it with gin and pineapple juice, and you drink like 13 of them, like just like off the table, bam, bam, bam,
Yeah,
bam,
that
bam.
shit was crazy because we were like, all right, let's see how many we can do. So we filled every single one that we had up because we were all gonna fucking see how many we could take. So we were just like, we filled them all
I
up
did,
just
like,
to see. Like,
5,
all right,
yeah.
this person could take like 3, they could take 2. You know, there's enough for everybody to take some. I just sat there, just put them all back, bam, bam, and just went outside and threw up. That shit was crazy. I was fucked up. I just remember, all right, let's see how many you can do. I just looked down and I was like, I'm about to take all these.
Fuck.
You're
Oh,
wild, huh?
God.
Yeah, I was fucking crazy. Wild. I would
One of the
drink.
craziest things I've ever seen is when Steve took the beer bong with UV and 40. Like that shit was like Colt 45 and fucking like blue
Fucking
raspberry UV.
Rube,
That's the most
or no,
ghetto
who was it?
fucking.
Deja?
No, it's this one fucking raided that shit. Because I
yeah.
forgot who poured it. Like it was like a joke, you know what I mean? Like they fucking.
I thought Deja
who
poured it. Like she poured the fucking alcohol in, and then fucking Rube or Ray poured the 40 in.
Well, Ray, I think Ray did, but like Ray didn't want to drink that shit at first because like it was just like
Yeah.
we were walking around trying to get people to drink it because like that's fucking crazy. You know what I mean? Like you want to take this shit, you know? It's kind of just like a conversation starter. And then fucking we took it over there to fucking Ray. I know it was a Rube. Did Rube drink it? I
Ruben.
think. Yeah,
No.
you and Ruben drank it.
Yeah.
It was either Rube or
Yeah.
Ray, one of them.
Me and Ray were the ones that filled that shit because I remember I filled that shit with like UV, and I was just gonna do half of it UV, and then fucking that fool grabbed the 40 and fucking topped it off with that 40, and then fucking we were just walking around asking people if they want to drink that shit, and then Ruben was like playing beer pong all fucked up. He's like, I'll take that shit, so he fucking downed that shit, and then fucking Steve drank the other half of that shit. Oh God, were you fucked
I
up?
don't remember. I just remember doing it, and I don't remember what the fuck happened after that.
There's a lot
shit
of
was
nights
crazy.
like that where it's just like you get fucked up and then you're just partying, but you don't remember fucking none of it.
One of the
It's all
craziest
like
nights
one
was when we
night.
drank wine. Like we had a couple bottles of wine. Like I was like slosh, bro. Like I couldn't control myself. Like I was fucked up off some wine.
We had
Mine
some
is wild.
crazy nights at Auntie Ruth's house, dog. Like fucking crazy nights.
We were
That's
talking
why I'm
about that
scared
the
for
other
my
day.
body,
Too.
bro.
We
Like,
scared the
we had
living
eras of
shit
just getting
with
fucked up at everyone's houses. Like, I remember getting fucked up. Like, we were getting fucked up at Steve's house, his apartment up here, for a fat
Yeah.
minute. We got
We
fucked
get
up at
fucked up
Jeru's.
at mom's and shit, at your place, at like everywhere.
For years. Like, we were getting fucked up for 15 years.
Slaughtered, dog. Fuck.
Yeah.
That's
Oh,
crazy.
shit.
Like, we're like, and for a while there, we were like party hopping with like Rick and them. Remember that shit? Like, we were going to like that food Tyler's, or we are going to Nick's house and shit.
Or who else?
Yeah.
Because what Thor used to live with Rick, didn't he?
Yeah. Oh, yeah. And there was a little time where we were getting fucked up over there too at fucking Rick and Jake's apartment. I know Thor lived in the
with
apartment,
Benji,
like,
or
I don't know.
or
Thor
no.
lived somewhere else, but it was like Jake and Rick's apartment over there in our
Yeah,
and
I
we
remember
get
going
fucked
and
up over there.
partying like upstairs with Thor and all them too a few times and shit.
And we just take dabs and shit. Huh.
Mm-hmm. And then what's it called? You remember what was it, the celebration of lights or whatever it was downtown? And we had just
Yeah,
like
me and Steve were just talking about that the other day.
and everybody was just fucking Mike was hopping between all the cars with alcohol and shit, just getting everybody all drunk and shit. Hop in the backseat.
So I tell that food, like we'd hop
Shit.
out and fucking run like all low to the ground with the fucking bottle and just hop in the other car and get drunk and then fucking
And that fool
run
hopped
back.
in the Forerunner. He said, "Here, man, take a shot." I said, "Shit, bet." And I took a shot. Just saw him get out and run back. Like, all right, peace.
That's when we were playing.
Everybody was
We
all
were playing
drunk
dice
and
at Chili's and shit. Like that's what was tight. Like we would get drunk and just play dice all night. Like I remember we would do that shit for like fucking 6 hours just playing dice.
Oh yeah.
Like it'd start off with like whatever the fuck Doja had, and then it'd get to the point where like foods are brand like $25, $20. Mike was all pissed because I took all the money and shit.
That food would just out of nowhere. Every time, just out of nowhere, it would just be like, "Oh yeah, let's bet." Like, all right, motherfucker, bet. What's up? And I just throw a fucking $1 down or something. And then we just start fucking betting wherever the fuck we were at. Just start throwing craps wherever we were.
I know. I remember a few times. That fool would just throw a dice catch, and that fool would just roll a 7 or his number and shit, and then just fucking crap out on the next roll.
There'd be times when I would leave with like almost $200 of that food's money, and he'd get all fucking pissed. Like, and I'd be tired, bro. Like, I wouldn't even be high or drunk anymore. I'd just have a headache just playing with that food because he was all pissed because I took all his fucking money. Like, fool, I'm not playing anymore. Come on, bitch. Come on. Don't be a bitch. Don't be a pussy. I don't give a fuck, food. I have your money. I feel like shit. I'm going to bed with your money, Mike. I'm sorry.
I spent all my money, got all drunk, got all high, and now I'm up like $150. I'm out.
Because like that food would start betting big as fuck. Like that food would start getting gassed on and just start betting.
I know. As soon as he lost like $10 in ones, that food would switch to like 5s or 10s. And then as soon as like you do a couple of those, that food just throw a 20 in there.
Yeah. Sometimes I'm like, no, Mike, I'm not gonna start doing this shit because then we're gonna start playing for fun. Like it's gonna be serious at some point. It's gonna be like hours.
Motherfuckers gonna be mad when they lose their fucking money.
So who's get shot?
Yeah,
yeah.
Like I remember, like back in the day when like who's were gambling, like we used to have a rule, like keep your gun at the door. No one fucking has guns on them. You know what I mean? Because like that shit, who's don't play around when it comes to losing money.
No, hell no. That shit pisses you off.
Especially when they're the ones who think they're gonna take your money.
Dice, that shit's stupid as fuck. That's a dumbass way to play dice. 3 catches and shit.
I know. I pissed off Mike that night with that shit.
You would always catch that shit, huh?
Like every time it was that fool's roll, I would like because you was like you get 3 or whatever per fucking whoever's rolling.
Yeah.
Every fucking time that fool would roll, I'd fucking catch all 3 right in a row, and that fool would just like eat all that shit right there,
and then crap out.
And then that fool would roll a 7, and crap out. I'm like, yeah, fuck you. And that fool would catch me, and he'd catch my crap out. I'm like, thanks.
Then he just
roll my number.
Yeah,
That shit's crazy.
Dice is
That's just sick.
For bones, damn. I remember we just played bones for hours too. Just sit there and just play fucking game after game after game, just smoking. Oh, those were fun times, man.
Yeah, just passing blunts.
Just playing with the family and the homies and just fucking smoking, playing some dice, playing some bones, playing some cards, blitz, like all
just
that.
Something to do. Yeah, blitz, playing. Oh shit! Like when we chill in the garage, just playing blitz, sniffing fucking Percocet. That shit was tight.
Codeine shit. Food black. I didn't even know motherfuckers went to McDonald's and shit. Woke up in the garage on the.
You remember when Steve put his phone on top of like where the fucking
the garage is?
The fucking garage. The garage door was.
He's like, watch that. It's gonna be perfect lighting.
Yeah, like don't do that shit. Everyone's like, that shit's gonna fall. No, it's good. That shit just flipped. That shit even bounce. That shit just whoosh, straight on the fucking concrete.
I just
bought that phone too. I bought that shit like a week before. It was like shattered. The fucking glass was all fucked up. Do you
remember us taking the truck to the gas station? Did we tell you about that?
Food was just sleeping. He didn't even. Yeah, we just brought it back because that food.
Like everybody, like who was it? You, me, D-Cuz, Zach,
and shit. Fucking everyone. It was like
Mike. Yeah, like we all just.
Yeah, that's when you guys to that Dodge truck. See that blue Dodge
truck. One. Yeah. Ashley's truck.
Oh, yeah.
We just went and took that shit to the gas station with everybody in the back. Just rolled back to the front. I think we parked it in the garage.
We wanted you guys to wake up and be like, where the fuck is the truck? You know what I mean? We were just at the gas station for like an hour, and then you fools didn't fucking do shit. You guys are still sleeping, so we just came back.
But then we parked up the street, woke you guys up. I think somebody took your truck. I'm like, fuck, these fools are sleeping. We did all that shit. It was like fucking 1
During
o'clock by the
that
time
time,
we
that's when
woke you
Steve
up
ran down the street with his fucking shirt off. Remember that? That
that
was like
night.
running back and
Yeah.
forth with his shirt off.
Yeah, that's when we
Oh,
did all
yeah.
that party, and the food just said, ah!
Because we had a handle. We had a gallon of something. We had like
The
a fucking.
Kraken.
Nah, it wasn't cracking.
That one that had the double loops, remember? That Kraken.
Fuck, because I remember cracking. That was with Greg. Remember that shit, Steve? When we were drinking
Yeah.
Kraken, we sweated the whole fucking party for like $5.
Yeah.
We
I
were
think
just
that's
like,
when we were.
we went to
Or-
this Greg's party, food, and like everyone was pitching in for liquor, and then no one ended up getting liquor, and everyone like these food were just handing everyone their money back except for us. Like we were just standing there, like, where the fuck is our money? And then so finally we were getting pissed, like there's who's rapping in the bathroom and shit, like laying verses or something and shit. And then fucking me and Steve just started sweating the whole fucking party, food, like for $5.
Yeah.
And then Greg was all
Which is
drunk and he came up, he's like, fool, what the fuck? Like he started finding like, fool, we're not mad at you, we're mad at them. And then he started talking shit to everyone too with us.
Who the fuck has these foods $5?
I don't even know what happened that night. We went back to Greg's apartment and got bed bugs. And then that was the end of it.
Yeah.
Who was it? But remember, where were we? We got drunk at Ray's place a few times, watching on some of
Yeah.
those football games. You would end up throwing off that fool's balcony. He'd get all pissed and shit.
I'll throw up.
Yeah, you threw up off his balcony a couple times. You can't be doing that shit, Mario. There's fucking people downstairs.
Oh,
And he
yeah.
said, I don't give a fuck. And just lay back. Like you were laying down in front of the glass door, just like open that shit, crawl down, just threw up off the fucking balcony.
Facts, bro.
That's what gets all fucking pissed. You can't be doing that. There's cars down there. There's people down there. I don't give a
Oh yeah,
fuck.
I threw up on
Passed
that
out.
car, bro. I remember I
Yeah.
peed like 3 cars and shit. Like I was just throwing up on the fucking cars. That's like,
That's what just in there all heated. And you're just like, I don't give a fuck. And just passed back out as soon as you lay down. Like sick. Oh god. Some of these nights I don't even remember getting. Like I remember waking up not knowing where the fuck we were. Like remember, like the last thing I remember was us being wherever we were fucking drinking and partying. And then
facts.
waking up at like fucking like somewhere else. Like
Like, I
back at
remember
one
just
of our
waking up, like,
house.
yeah, you're just like having fun and you just wake up and like you have a headache and shit. You're like, what the fuck? The fuck is going on?
Oh yeah. The fucking hangovers over at your house when you lived on 72nd were fucking crazy. I just remember being like everything was just like warm, like the fucking whole world was just like fucking doing that. My head was just
Like me and this fool would
Brownie and,
walk
like,
every
this
day. Like after those days, we'd walk to Big Mama's Burritos, and like that was like the hardest walk I've ever made. And then like we'd fucking sit there and eat
Fuck
hot
yeah.
ass chili and soda and shit, and feel good on the way back. But like getting there, like I'm like, fuck, this shit sucks. But we
stumbling, running into cars and shit, and like fucking yeah,
It's
we
like
could barely
headache.
walk it. Felt like we were walking through the desert after like fucking being in the fucking sun for like days and shit. Shit was like hot and like fucking oh god damn, that shit sucked ass.
And then we sit there and eat food and just feel good. Yes,
Start fucking revitalizing
Or
ourselves.
that what's it called? Some of that Santiago's after those long Sid nights. Oh,
that was bomb on them stuff soapies, dog. Oh,
just after a
that
12-hour
Chinese
sleep
food.
sesh, just wake up and eat some spicy shit.
Get that Chinese food after that long night. Get you right. I'll do that shit with the Monster Hydro, baby. Fuck yeah. if it's
Wake a
that time.
motherfucker up, feel good.
Make a motherfucker pop a couple more tabs. You know what I mean?
You get feel nice and cozy for the day and shit.
I remember that one time I bought a shit ton of blow. Like I forgot what I did. Oh, I did some illegal shit, but I ended up having money, and I just bought a bunch of drugs. Like I bought X pills and drugs, and then I took the X pills. Me and this food, Steve, did a bunch of blow, but like we're only 2 men. Like we couldn't do all the blow. And I remember like you were somewhere. Everyone was somewhere. I don't know. Where
I
the
think
fuck
I
you
was
were.
in. I was somewhere with mom and them. I might have been in Vegas.
You might be in Mexico.
Yeah.
I don't know what happened.
Yeah, something
But
like that.
fuck you. Yeah, or maybe you were in New York. Maybe that's when you went to New York.
Yeah, we didn't start
Yeah,
doing that shit
yeah.
after I was 21, or around then.
I can't remember. But I just remember we had a shit ton of blow and no homies. And then so in the morning, Jacob's came. Like I remember waking up and it was like 7 in the morning and just doing a badass fucking line. Bro.
Badass line.
He was
That was
laying
the
down.
only
"Hey,
time we
come
ever
here,
woke
fucking
up.
Sniff this shit. He's all right, bet. We just got off the floor, fucking sat there and sniffed a fucking fat ass line. G. Jacobs, I think we called Jacobs, and Jacobs came and helped us fucking clean up. You know, what I
And
mean?
finish it off. Yeah.
We still had like a
Or
tee or
the
something. We still had a like I think I got a ball that
Yeah.
day. Huh? I mean, this
So-
dude did about
Yeah.
a tee and still had a tee in the morning.
remember some of those parties at Johnny's
That
and
shit
doing
was-
shit like that. For getting all drunk, for just going outside in the bathroom doing little, walking back in. You just see
playing pool and
motherfuckers.
shit.
Yeah.
Huh?
God damn, so we fucking partied a lot.
That's when I went all ham for on School IQ song. What?
Yeah. I think that was that night with Rob when we took acid at Rob's house. We went to Johnny's party.
Oh, it was, huh? Yeah.
Like I think we went and got the blow. We came back here, chill for a little bit, and then,
And then went to Jay, to
and
Johnny's.
then Johnny hit me
Yeah.
up. He's like, "Hey, fool, we're having a fucking party." Shit, like, "Nigga, we'll be right." Oh, my bad, cut that. We'll be right there. You know what I mean? So we fucking hit
Yeah.
that shit up. Got
I went there that night. Oh, I remember one night at John's, I fucking drank that half fucking bottle of that edible. And I thought it was 100 milligrams. I looked at that bottle. That's just 1,000. I just drank 500 to the fucking head real quick in one drink.
You're just sleeping, huh?
I was gone. I was high for like 2-3 days after. I remember getting back to where I was staying and I just like passed out, woke up all cotton mouth, still feeling that shit. I was like, God damn.
That's like that moon rock too. Like, remember when we had that when we were smoking moon rock and Steve, like we had that indica one and Steve slept for like fucking 13 hours.
I'm telling you, that shit.
That shit had me lit.
You're like, God damn, what the fuck was that
Oh,
shit?
yeah.
This fucking little nugget, some shit. You know what I mean?
This little powerful nugget.
'Cause, like back then, I used to be able to smoke and just like chill and drive and shit. But like I remember, like we hit that shit in the parking lot. Like we packed a bowl with it, and I lit up a like big ass rip of that shit out of the pipe. And then fucking I was sitting there in traffic right there in Alameda, and I was like, bro, I don't know if I could fucking do this shit. Like I don't know if I could fucking drive. Like I am fucked up, like bad.
Yeah. And that shit was still like sitting there, like it didn't even look like it was torched or nothing. Like that shit was like infinite moon rock. Like we both hit it like twice, and then I was gone. I didn't want to touch that shit no more. And that's when we were smoking heavy. Like we were smoking like
Alameda,
blunts and like crazy weed.
Dabs
like,
and shit.
and that
like,
shit, yeah,
fucked up.
that shit hit us with 2 hits. We were gone. Like hell no.
Moon
You guys
rock.
remember your guys' first dab, like actual dab? Like if you're, you took a dab.
Yeah,
Rick and
I
Morty.
did.
You
I
guys
did.
remember
Dab.
your
We used to
first
do
one?
dab like in fucking high school and shit. Like we used to fucking get wax and smoke that shit off of a coalless or a smokeless coal. So they didn't have
Like,
rigs and all that kind of shit.
Like the hookahs
Yeah.
coals.
Yeah, so we just get one of those coals, throw like a glob of wax on that shit, and like we'd get the like from like a racket or like a wrench set, like you get like the adaptation for it, and we just have like that metal tube and just rip the shit out of it. Ah, shit, that shit was tight, Jay, because it's dad's house too, getting fucked up over there. And then he would get all high and wake up and cook like a fucking big ass breakfast, like continental
Fucking
breakfast.
giant, yeah, like fucking like a buffet and shit.
Just about.
Eggs.
He had like a
bacon,
giant
pancakes,
island,
waffles,
giant
fucking
island in his
gravy.
kitchen, and that shit was
Oh, that's
just
what
filled
I
with
did.
like
Nice
every type of
ass
food that
house.
you want.
And like, so we'd go over there on Saturday, get all fucked up, wake up. He'd cook breakfast food, and then like 2-3 hours later, like he'd cook all sorts of shit for like the game. And then we'd watch like the Bronco games over there, and that food would cook like ribs and fucking like hot wings and pizza and all sorts of shit. God damn! And he had piranhas and shit. That shit was lit.
That shit was
Shit was
sick.
tight.
I remember like one of the most drunk I've ever been. Like, and I was actually like scared, but like I thought I had like legit alcohol poisoning. But I had my dad pick me up from Auntie Ruth's, and I was just like sitting here over like bent over the fucking balcony, just throwing up. And like if I drank water, if I fucking did anything, I would fucking throw up. And I was like, bro, I am fucking dying. Like this shit is like I'm fucked. You know what I mean? I fucked myself. And I remember like sitting there like headache as fuck. I can't stop throwing up. My dad would look at you. Look what you did to yourself. Look at you. You're a goddamn shit. And we're just like talking shit, and I'm like sitting there like 5 a.m, headache is like boom, boom, like fuck up. Everyone just calm down.
I was sitting there looking like fuck. I know where I
I'm
get
over
it
here
from.
just shamed, so like shit. I can't even fucking stand up without throwing up. Like god damn, everyone.
Shit, I know where we get it
I'm
from.
die getting shamed by my father and shit. This shit.
Just talking shit. You're an idiot. You're a fucking. Look at you.
Look what you did to yourself. You like this? Look at you. You're a fucking
Oh,
shame.
you like this shit?
Pathetic and all this shit. And I was like, just like I can't even say nothing. You know what I mean? I'm just throwing up.
He's like, shut up, leave me alone, let me throw up, let me not be have
And then
this
finally, when I
headache.
was able to stop throwing up, I just went to bed. Felt like shit. Yeah, that shit was good. That shit was nuts, dog.
That's tight.
That is tight. It's so crazy. Like I don't know. When you actually sit back and like count the memories and shit, you're like, God damn! Like that was a gang of nights doing that shit. Like it was like
Yeah.
it felt like just like an era, but it was like a lifestyle. You know what I mean? Like we did that shit for a
Yeah.
long time,
And
dog.
nobody fucking knew either. That's the crazy thing.
Like when this fool was working at Burger King, he had to close it and like everyone left him high and dry. So I did a bunch of blow and went and fucking helped this fool shut down Burger King.
So he was doing the dishes while I was cleaning the rest of the kitchen.
I was just like sitting there just fucking in Burger King.
Just sitting there in the blind spots. Huh? All right,
Yeah,
I got
that's what was
you. I
texting me.
see
He's
them.
like, "Hey, come on, fool, let's go get high." I was like, "Fool, I can't just leave the store like this. Like, I'll get fucking fired. Come on, fool, just let's go." I was like, "Well, fuck, I don't know what to do." He's like, "All right, I'll come help you." I was like, "All right, bet." And fool came over and started doing the dishes, and fucking, we got out of there. I went back and got high.
Yeah, that's yeah. I remember doing that shit at Jayca's and Rick's apartment and looking at the dirt on the floor, like the little dirt spots, and like that shit was like floating above the floor, and I was like, what the fuck? Like I could see the floor underneath the dirt spot.
Oh,
You can see the
isn't that
shadow,
night
huh?
that Rick
Shit
came out of
disgusting.
his fucking room with that one bitch? It was all stanky.
Do you remember that shit?
Jacob
Jake
went in there. What
talking
the
shit.
fuck, Rick? This shit smells like shit. That fool walked in there with that Febreze bottle and started spraying.
I thought,
fool was
do we doing that shit when I'm here? Fool, fucking do that shit when I leave.
that fool
Cringe
Rick
as
was
fuck. I don't want
embarrassed.
to deal with that shit.
Like that fool walked in there. Oh, what the fuck? Like he walked in there, smelled that shit, walked out, came with a Febreze bottle, and just started spraying his room.
Like that bitch was just sitting right there, and that fool just went in there spraying that shit.
Spraying, like saying all that shit right in front of him, right in front of Rick.
I should have just told that, but like, don't fucking do that shit when I'm here. Like, wait till I fucking leave if you want to start doing all that ghetto shit, cringe
all
ass
that
shit.
fucking awkward ass shit, stupid.
That's awkward as fuck. And I was just sitting there like, God damn fucking Jake.
We can't fucking drive. We're fucking high off some tabs and shit. And this fool's out here being fucking weird.
What do we do?
Taking the fucking, we were taking tabs. We were just sitting there drinking with that fool.
I know, but what do we do after that? Just chill.
We just went and played cards. I think we just went in his kitchen, played cards, and I think they left, and everybody just like didn't even look at them when they left.
I remember some of those nights, like shit would get crazy at Jay's house. It'd get ghetto and awkward, and I'll just go sit in the car until I was like sober enough to drive. Like I'll stay in the car for like 4 hours, just tripping acid, wait till the shit was due, and then just drive home.
Yeah.
It's not where you want to be in life. You don't want to be just sitting in your car high as fuck off acid for hours.
Yeah.
Unless you want to. We did that on purpose.
It was cringe in that fucking house. I didn't like being there for a lot of that shit. Like there would be ghetto as fuck. Like I remember one time we were sitting and drinking, bro, and fucking Jake has a baby mama went in there just fucking sweating everybody.
Oh, I remember
Shit to
that.
Rick to fucking, and then like me and her always go, oh hi Mario, how you doing? You know, I was like, how's it going, Sonny? How's what's the word? You know, and then she would just sweat fucking everyone she saw and just walk out
remember
all pissed.
I was just sitting on that food's washer, just watching all that shit. Like she came in, like opened the door, and everything just started sweating. That food, sweating Rick, everybody said hi to Mario. I was just sitting on the fucking dryer, just all fucking buzzed, just watching everything go down. I was like, what the fuck? I had no idea who the hell that was. What the fuck was going on? I think it was like maybe my second or third time meeting Jacobs.
Ghetto
Or
shit.
like going to his place and like seeing everybody and all that.
That's because like I don't know, people don't protect their shit. You just like leave their doors unlocked and you're just like.
Well, people here protect their shit. They just have a fucking gun sitting next to them with the front door.
It's like
unlocked.
Dr. Evil. I'll get it. You know what I mean? You just I'll get it. He just goes back. Like, I never went in there. Like I never really just like walked into people's houses, but like I've opened a bunch of doors. Like, I'll fucking like oh shit. You just look in the house. Oh fuck, that shit's open.
Yeah.
Get in there. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
He's gonna be a crook.
Reach in there, grab an umbrella real quick, and just walk out.
Just open
Grab
the
an
door, you just
umbrella.
see a hand fucking
Whatever's
pop
in the
through real
corner
quick,
next to
grab
the
some
door,
shit.
I'll just grab that shit and just bounce. I'll grab a
What the
coat,
shit?
whatever's fucking within hand's reach of the
Reaching
fucking front door.
grabbing an umbrella and fucking leave. Like, where the fuck is our umbrella? Huh?
In the corner by the front door. You don't know that? You don't keep your umbrellas by the
I
front
have
door?
a bunch of umbrellas. I never use it. I don't think I've ever used an umbrella in my life. Have you?
Hmm?
Like you use a
That's
parasol?
Like when
It's
we were
grown
in
man
Florida,
stuff.
I used one because that shit was crazy. It was coming down in Florida. I didn't want to get fucking soaking wet walking through Disneyland and shit. But then at the end of it, I was fucking standing in like a foot of water, so I didn't care.
Yeah.
Well, like I think when I was at like in Hawaii, it rained like that, but we got like ponchos, like clear ponchos that we
Yeah.
wear. I never use like an umbrella like for fucking to shield me from anything really. I own like 7 of them. There's like 7 of fucking umbrellas sitting in my front by my front door. I never use any of them.
I gotta pee, man. Let's wrap this up. Jake,
All right,
you
that's
have
fine.
a huh? Yeah, let's come up with a question here.
What is your craziest experience being under the influence?
Inebriated.
Inebriated. Yeah.
Inebriated. What's your craziest thing you've done or something that you've seen
Inebriation of the
while
nation. You know what I mean?
Yeah. Tell us your crazy stories. We told you ours. Let's hear some of yours.
Yeah.
Yeah. I think
But
that's a good
all
one.
right, let's close it out because I echo that sentiment. I gotta piss like a motherfucker. All right, so physical health as well as mental health as well. Love yourself, love the world.
Peace.